Have you ever thought about the sheer power of water? How it can shape and reshape our planet and sometimes our history? Water, in its unbridled might, has been a force to reckon with throughout human history. Its relentless surge can arrive without warning, uprooting societies and forever altering the landscape of human progress. Today, we'll embark on a journey through time to revisit 5 of the most significant floods in recorded history. These are tales of devastation and resilience, of nature's fury and humanity's indomitable spirit. Now let's delve into these historical deluges, starting from the earliest recorded one. Our journey begins in ancient China in the year 1887. The Great Yellow River, known as the cradle of Chinese civilization, turned into a monster. After prolonged and intense rainfall, the river's dikes gave way, unleashing a torrent of water onto the surrounding plains. It was a catastrophe of unimaginable proportions, claiming an estimated 1 to 2 million lives. The flood not only caused immediate devastation, but its aftermath was equally destructive. It led to widespread famine and disease, forever altering the region's demographic and socioeconomic landscape. This devastating flood set a precedent, but unfortunately it was far from the last of its kind. Fast forward to 1889, to the small town of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. The town was situated at the confluence of the Little Conemaugh and Stony Creek rivers, right by an old earth-filled dam. On a fateful May afternoon, after days of heavy rainfall, the dam gave way, releasing 20 million tons of water. The torrent rushed downstream, obliterating Johnstown and claiming more than 2,000 lives. This tragic event marked one of the deadliest disasters in American history. Yet, from the ruins arose a new understanding of the power of nature, leading to important changes in dam safety and flood control measures. The Johnstown flood was a tragic event, but it also led to important changes in dam safety and flood control measures. Our next stop is Europe, more specifically the North Sea, in 1953. The North Sea flood was an unprecedented disaster, caused by a severe storm surge that led to widespread flooding and loss of life. The Netherlands, being below sea level, was hit the hardest, with an estimated 1,800 lives lost. The United Kingdom also bore the brunt, with over 300 fatalities. The flood also wreaked havoc in other countries bordering the North Sea. This catastrophic event highlighted the vulnerability of coastal communities to sea surges and prompted a significant rethinking of sea defenses. The North Sea flood was a wake-up call for many countries to improve their sea defenses. Now, let's travel to Bangladesh in 1970. As November descended, the region was struck by a catastrophic tropical cyclone known as the Bola cyclone. Originating in the Bay of Bengal, the cyclone was a result of a deep depression that escalated into a devastating storm. The impact was immense, with Bangladesh and India bearing the brunt of its fury. High tides and storm surges swept over low-lying islands and coastal areas, leaving a trail of destruction. The death toll was staggering, climbing into the hundreds of thousands. The world responded with aid, but the scale of the disaster was overwhelming. The Bola cyclone stands as one of the deadliest natural disasters in history. Our journey ends in Thailand in the year 2011. This year marked the occurrence of the worst floods in half a century. Heavy monsoon rains, coupled with a series of typhoons, led to widespread flooding that inundated around a fifth of the country. The human toll was devastating, with hundreds of lives lost and millions displaced. The economic impact was equally significant. The floods disrupted global supply chains, particularly in the automotive and electronics industries, reflecting Thailand's key role in global manufacturing. The Thailand floods reminded us of the increasing frequency and intensity of such events in the age of climate change. These historical floods serve as stark reminders of the power of water and the importance of preparedness. Engage yourself in understanding the intricacies of flood preparedness. Let your curiosity guide you in exploring ways to contribute to flood risk mitigation in your community. So don't wait for the rain to start falling. Get informed, get prepared, and stay safe, because when it comes to floods, it's better to be ready than to be caught off guard.